ready?
I'm ready.
Let's make this adventure fun. Listen to our cool Z's. I need some real pump up shit right now. I don't need this. I'm trying to get hype. Alright, so we just pulled up to the venue and it is 7:30. I got to eat to get my fucking ass from falling out. This is your boy's breakfast right here. A Gas X pill. How many people you know are like, bro, I just take a Gas X pill for the fucks of it. Some rice cakes, salty. Yes. A pecan log. If you don't know what this is, you're asleep. This is southern shit. Alright. Southern. It's weird, but it tastes good as fuck. And then a banana for your potassium, because don't want to be cramping up on stage. That shit is not going to be optimal at all. 15 weeks, we're finally fucking here. Alright, all the work is finally about to pay off. No more bullshitting. Alright, going hard in the gym, going hard on the diet, 6-pack abs. You know, shit, man, we just want to go bag a gilf and go home. We don't want anything else. I mean, a dub will be nice, but 2 gilfs, shit, that's the fucking ballpark, man. We're really hitting it on the head. You need to watch your grandmas out here, okay? Because we out here going for the pension fund.
You know you have arrived, okay?
Oh, shit, I'm late. Baby, you can't stop. Hey, don't get no fucks. Damn right I'm up. Don't get no fucks. Damn right we up. Don't get no fucks. Damn right we up. Don't get no fucks. Damn right we up.
Don't take videos, come on.
Think I hit no miss. Sippin' on a whole lot of tris. Sad bad bitch clean on my wrist. I ain't back on my shit, yeah. I'm back on my shit.
We're here. Got the touch-up tan on. Looking a little better now. About to go on stage in like maybe 25 minutes. I got my mama right here about to bring me some water. Now we got our water. We're in the bag, about to go get a pump up on and just fucking go.
To number 23, Clay Fur from Concord, North Carolina.
He rode in from the west with an eye for $1 to make. He pitched us a sale about healing and oil from a snake. The barkeep, he warned him, but the man did not comprehend how strangers around here disappear like straw. Too young but in love when she met him in some northern town. He treated her good till the sun and the whiskey went down. Did the bruise on her face test the patience of all of her kin? Or do strangers round here disappear?
Second
like
place,
straws?
compared to number 23, Clay Fur.
Oh, Jim Ryan's his mouth.
Great job, guys, great job.
What's happening, people? Back at you live. No, I'm just playing. So what's up, guys? I'm here to talk to you a little bit about my nutrition and my dieting. Well, that's in the same realm, but in general, my dieting and my workout routine throughout my first prep, my first bodybuilding prep. Also, if you didn't know, I did classic physique. All right, I started out, it was a 13 to 14 week cut.
I had bulked up all through December, got all the way up to about 221, 223. It was sitting somewhere in that range. All right, so through that, I dropped in a 13-week period, over 20, actually almost 30 pounds. So I got all the way down to 189 pounds. The goal was 185, but close but not close enough. So it came back into a thought process of what are the things that I did wrong and how can I correct those the next time. And that's kind of why I'm here talking to you guys, trying to give you guys that insight that I didn't really have. So at the start of my diet, I was sitting around 3,200 to 3,400 calories, and my macros were sitting at about 220 grams to 230 protein, and then the carbs, we always try to keep those around 100, 150, never going too high, too low. Fats also staying around 100 to 150 because you need those. So throughout my entire diet, my supplementation was pretty regular. I didn't switch anything up. I did start adding in glutamine, good for digestive health, just stomach and digestive health. So adding that glutamine in helped a lot. I took a regular fish oil, L-lysine, beta-alanine. I was taking some of that. Damn, dude, I forgot. But that's how it be though. Like I'm not gonna lie, when I started this entire bodybuilding prep, dude, my protein, I have like 5-6 tubs of protein now. Like I was always 1 tub at a time sort of guy. Now it's like, fuck it, I need as much as I can get, so I'm gonna get as much as I can get. But like I said, pretty simple, multivitamin, got your fish oil. I held that a little sus. Fish oil, L-lysine. Yeah, we're going through the whole lineup. Beta-alanine, your zinc, magnesium. Holy hell, this shit came in clutch after 4 weeks. And then of course your ashwagandha for you motherfuckers who don't like to have fillings. And then this is my diuretic I used, Cuts. I mean, that's a pretty used brand, so nothing special about that. Throughout this, I was also taking a non-stem, also a stem, pre-workout, intra-workout hydration mix, so that helped. So an intra-workout hydration mix is definitely something I would recommend in anyone's daily supplementation. You put a scoop in your pre-workout, whatever you do, like that shit's just amazing, man. So moving through that, when I got down to my last 4 weeks, it went from 32, 34 to about 16 to 1,800 calories. Carbs were definitely down to about 20 to 30 grams. Protein was still high, sitting around 180 to 200 grams. And then the fats were about 70 to 100 grams. And when that started happening, oh man, the demon started waking up in me. At the point where I was just like, you know what, I would rather just not really shut everyone off, but just kind of put that divide down to kind of keep myself focused and also just not piss anyone off. The cardio was a little off the wall. I think I was doing a bit too much cardio, putting too much stress on my body. I mean, 45 minutes to an hour of steady state cardio on an incline of 15. You ain't hard when you doing that fucking hour of cardio, because that shit's hell. I don't care who you are. You could be a track star. That shit's not fun. But you gotta do it, period. That's what it is. So deal with it, get it done, right? That's how every single day was, probably within the 10-week mark. It was just, man, I'm here, I got the routine, and we're just gonna get the shit done. I mean, when I first started, yeah, everything felt good, lifts were good, energy was high, mood was good, and sure enough, it dwindled. So I was seeing progress with my body and things like that after the first month, but it was playing a toll on my mental. Doing something somewhat unhealthy in the sort of manner, because you're trying to cut down in such a fast time. And that's why some people will even go 16 weeks. I mean, shit, I've heard one dude did like a 20-week cut before. I mean, I think in reality, that's just the sport itself. You know, you have to get down to the deficit. You have to get your body to that point where you're under 8% body fat. Steadily, as each week was going, calories were going down, so was my mood. But it was a goal, that had to be accomplished. So at the end of the day, the focus was there. It just wasn't feeling every workout, wasn't feeling every exercise. There was days where I did not want to be there. There was days where I just was like, fuck, is it even worth it? But sure enough, it definitely is worth it. So you have to always keep that in mind, and that's where you have to learn to humble yourself throughout the process, but rather make it something that's difficult to obtain than something easy to obtain, because you're gonna feel better about getting it at the end. So in the third month, when I was down to about 1,800 calories, 1,600 some days, because we really had to drop down towards the last 2 weeks, because my weight just wasn't wanting to move from 189, 190. Yeah, the urges were just, it was out of this world. I mean, I wanted to eat everything in sight. I didn't really like to go out, because every time I went out and I seen something, it played on my mental. You know, it's like pulling strings. So you don't want to kind of put yourself in those situations, and that's what I try to tell a lot of people. I'm like, if you can keep it out of your way, or, you know, if you can keep yourself from being surrounded by it, that's the best way possible to do it, because, you know, that's temptation all day, every day. The visuals, though, I think the visuals were something that was also keeping my motivation high, because, like I said, everything else was just going down. And seeing my body changes, seeing things that because I've gotten down to a decent weight before. I think 196 was the lowest I've ever been. And then seeing myself at like 189, 190, and seeing certain, you know, muscles I've never seen, striations I've never seen, was definitely something, like, you know, in the moment I was somewhat happy about, but it almost felt like I was in third person. Like the entire stint of the cut, like once it got towards the end, it was just like third person. I'm not really here, you know? I'm here, but I'm not here. So it's a little weird feeling for sure. So I'm here to give you my aftermath, my very first bodybuilding competition, all right? It was pretty good. Overall, I got second, all right? So learned a lot of things about myself, learned where my weaknesses are, where some of my strengths lie, and just overall what to work on and mindset, you know? Figuring out things mentally on top of the physical aspects. The competition itself was great. The organization I went under was OCB, and they did a really good job with everything, with the awards. The entire event itself was pretty well done, well did, especially for my first time. I've never done it before, so just seeing it like that was a good experience. If you're looking to join an organization, definitely look for the OCB. Met some great competitors, learned that I'm not the only insane human being out there doing it. You're going into these competitions, you have the mindset of that everybody is just gonna be as like, you know, just shut off, not really wanna communicate too much, not really wanna be, you know, supportive like that in a sense. Not to say that, you know, like, because everybody wants to go in and win, of course. I mean, I don't know, I have that mentality. I have a winner's mentality, so I don't wanna lose. Great competitors, very supportive, everyone was really, really just genuine. Everyone wanted to see everyone do well, because everyone knows that they've been going through the same hell they've been going through. It was just nice for everyone to go out there and just give it their all, and everyone just try to do their best, because that's all you can do. You've prepared yourself for oh so many weeks, and today is the show day, and you gotta go show them what the fuck you've been doing. And that's just how it is. I learned that throughout dieting, you know, at the end, I did see how, like, just efficient you have to be, because if you're not to a T, you're gonna show up to show day maybe too flat, maybe not dry enough, you know, maybe too bloated, or not any sort of, you know, pumps going. There's so many things that could happen. It's so delicate that you have to be on a legitimate hourly schedule. It's definitely something different, because I've never been like that before, but I mean, I'm not terrible at taking directions. Everything aside, I got second place, like I said, and it was just, I guess, like, if I could go into the feeling of it, it was good, but it was heartbreaking in a sense, because I was so hellbound on coming in and getting a W, and just, you know, because I just felt like I had put so much into it, but, you know, give and take, right? There's always going to be another one, and you can't win them all. This is a longevity sport, even though not many people in bodybuilding live very long. It is a longevity sport, so it's not always about the wins and losses, right? It's just about how you grow as an individual through that process. Just trying to help push that mindset on to others eventually. Follow me on IG, Physique by Clay. All right, like, comment, share, and save. And you already know. Let's go gilf hunting.